Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more War of the Worlds mod for Hearts of Iron 4 episode 5 with our series here, and we were just getting ready to launch some pretty significant invasions into both Canada as well as establishing a pretty strong front here in the US. We've still got to take some areas up here. We're looking to take a lot of Michigan and fill a lot of these pockets which we've got going on here. How is the air battle doing for us here? We're actually losing the Midwest, but we're winning Eastern Canada, so at least that'll help some. Do we have any more planes? Just the two. Let me see if I shift this and shift you guys. If I shift all of these, like so, how does that help? Does that give me the battle in the Midwest one? Because that's what I really need. We'll have to let that go for a bit and see. This is where we've got to deal with all of this bleeding of units. Improve industrial production, improve resource extraction. I'll take the... industrial production. Got some free dockyards. I'm not really worried about all of this. How are we on factories? We're good, or as far as we can be right now. I do have 100 command power, which means I could do something called launch suspension pods. I almost forgot about this. It basically gives us free units in any area of my choosing. So if we want to take a country over, this is generally the best way to do it. So something like Ireland and Belfast, it's not a bad idea. We could do Cuba, Denmark. Let's go ahead and get Ireland cleaned up here, maybe. Is it controlled by the enemy? Let's see. Is controlled by enemy of Martian invasion force. What? Okay, well, I could do it here, so we'll just do it here. Nice, so we actually get 2 units here. We'll go straight for Belfast with them. And then, are we not technically at war with these? Justify war goal, so we'll go ahead and justify war goal. As soon as we got a war goal, we can declare war on them, but we can at least take Northern Ireland. And head for the capital. Alright, are we getting this cleaned up or what? Go for that real quick, please. We're getting it. The Garrison's starting to close in and deal with it too. And these guys I had pulling back. Because they needed to get supplies for whatever reason. They weren't getting it. Could you guys actually all pull back to like here? And then we can clean that up? How's the cleaning up here going? Pretty good. We're getting it. Excavation's done. We've got more research capability, more military factories. We're still working on repairing a lot of them. What are we missing right now? Gonna dump it there. Dockyard. I think I put it all on convoys. I don't think I can make... Yeah, I can only make convoys until I get the decision to construct an Earth Navy, which we're working on now, so we'll have that here soon enough. For research, let's go for... Let's see, we got excavation, resource gain, efficiency. We'll go for excavation 2 next, so we can get better research gain efficiency. Seems like a good idea, actually. Keep the game going. How are we doing with our invasion over here? Okay, we've got justification to declare war. We'll do it as soon as we clean up Northern Ireland. I actually ought to consider doing something with this. Can I not get to that? That sucks. Let me see here. Let me redeploy both of these. Who can even take them? The Garrison army. Let's keep the Garrison army growing. For sure. You guys got this or what? Alright, this army's ready, right? Yep, go ahead and execute your orders. That'll get them cleaning up a lot of those areas and then advancing into Canada, which I need to do. That's the only way I'm going to clean up this mess that's happening here. Is by giving those guys the order to do that. Still building military factories, which is nice. Still lacking some resources. Let's go ahead and do our war with Ireland. And go straight for their capital. Do I have any aircraft over here that can help? No, I sent them all to America. That's fine. Hoping they got some resources here I can take advantage of. That's really what I want, I think. Or if not, it's at least just one more small area to clean up. And not have to worry a whole lot about. More factories being made. Let me see. More armies I can recruit and deploy. All of these units I want in the garrison. Okay, logistics. What do we got here? We need more scout machines, more fighting machines. We're lacking the resources for the fighting machines, so we're not making any of them. We need a lot of oil, rubber, so we just got to keep conquering till we can get it. We're not going to get it for a bit. Improved resource extraction is what I'll need. Construct Earth Navy, nice. Now we've got battleships and everything, so we can finally start constructing some early battleships and some cruisers. And I've got plenty of dockyards to do that. So let's do that there. I still don't have a lot to do it though. I'll actually end up probably do New York for both of these. We don't need as many of those. I'd much rather give them to these guys. A little bit more important. That's as good as it's gonna get. Put them up here so I can keep track. Make them a pretty big priority. Same with the fighting machines and the bombers. Let's let the flyers be down there for a minute. Okay. There. And more fighting machines. Alright. We got that. We go to interstellar aviation. We go to the doctrine effort, tripod technology, add technology, fighting machine 3, additional army experience. Finished conversions gives me more technology for a better navy. Probably not a bad idea. Oh man, you guys got this under control or what? How's the invasion into Canada? It's starting to pick up a little bit. Catch these guys, please. Catch them. I'm fine with that. I'm going to start moving some units around a little bit here so I can get this all cleaned up. Sometimes you got to take charge. And there, so that guy's cut off now. Catch this guy. Don't let him retreat. I'll start cleaning everything up myself here. Like I said, you sometimes gotta take charge. Once I got this under control, these units will go back to what they need to be doing, and that'll destroy those divisions, which would be nice. And then I'll just keep grabbing up garrison forces here and there and sending them where I think they need to go to cause the most damage. I'm going to sever this whole area here and cause some damage like that. Let's go ahead and punch a hole to this guy. And cut them off from supplies. Invasion of Canada is going very well. Once I've got Canada dealt with, I can bring that army down. Put some pressure on America here from the north. How is the invasion in Ireland going? I haven't... Not very good, I guess. Can you guys please... I should probably be over here managing this a little bit better. I don't have very many workable dockyards, so let's just do that for now till we're done fixing a lot of them. Okay, how are we doing here? Nah, nice try. Go ahead and cut these guys off. We've done a good job cutting all these guys off here, so let's finish the job. Wells, Canada continues to do a wonderful job. Or the Canada Invasion Force does a wonderful job of taking that. Keep separating them. finish taking the rest of Michigan here. Good. Good. Very, very good. We've so far been able to repel them on this front here. And we'll be able to do even better at that if we get these pockets cleaned up. Because then our forces, as you can see, they can start heading to the front line. So, ooh. Martian reinforcements. I'll take them. Pause for a second. We got finished conversions. That's going to help. Where do we get them? New Jersey, Odessa, somewhere in New Jersey. Ah, yes. Good, good, good. Put them all into the Garrison army. They're going to do the best there. Let's go for, let's see, battleship, battle cruiser, mothership, carrier. Oh, requires battleship focus, V2, mothership, V2. Carrier, fighter. I don't know if I want to go for carriers. I think I want to go for the battleship focus. But let me pick up the interstellar aviation next. And how are we here? Did we figure it out? No, we're actually going to lose this. It's unfortunate. Because I've been cut off. Let me see if I can fight back to the capital. These guys can't go help because they can't. And these guys actually invaded, so they're my garrison forces are doing an awful job. Yep, I'm going to lose this unit. Alright, well, that happens sometimes. Not a whole lot you can do about it. Alright, we've almost got the last pockets cleaned up, and you can see now that they're very cut off from the rest of the group. So there's no way they're going to be able to reunite in any way that's beneficial to them. And ultimately they'll probably fall. Where is this army going? Why is it not on the front line here? They're all on this front line, which means these guys are going to start advancing. Well, some of them I've managed to call back. Hurry up and clean these up before these guys keep pushing. They're making it hard on me. There, that'll clean up the rest of that real quickly. And then these guys are going to start right there. They're going to start heading back to the front line where they need to be before these guys push real hard. I see a lot of units starting to trickle down and around. Perfect. Now we're going to see these guys start heading to where they need to go. This is exactly what... Yes, exactly what I needed. This attack up here is doing really good. Nice. That's pretty much everything. Backhand blow. Let me deal with that right now. Oh, let's go for this here. We can do improved resource extraction. The bi-yearly reinforcements doesn't seem to be working for us. So we'll just go for the better resource extraction. That should help with our logistics a little bit. Still need more handling machines, more anti-air, more artillery. There, we can see now as that gets finished, people are heading back to the front line where they need to be. Very, very good. Very good. We just got a few more areas that got to be cleaned up. So that cleans up the mess. That cleans up the mess that needed to be cleaned up. So convoys just being sunk trying to transport stuff across the water. Just nothing but convoys being just obliterated. Have I made any ships at all? Why would I? I think it's been a little too long. Or it hasn't been long enough, I mean. And it's not going to be for a while. Alright, all of this is ready. All into the garrison force. Because the garrison force is going to be my largest force, and it's got a lot of space it's got to cover. These guys I could start working on increasing their capacity to be able to hold more people, which isn't a bad idea. Let's see, cost, command point, their power. But I guess this guy can't pick anything yet. What about you? I want him to be able to hold more units. Yeah. Both these guys can hold a ton, and they're not the guys I need to. Actually, the Garrison army, though, it's good that they can hold a lot. That's pretty important for them. Alright, so these guys are all back up on this front line here. We're going to redraw another front line for them shortly. And we've almost got the Canadian front line dealt with. Canada is going to be in some trouble. We need more. Let's see. Handling machines, scout, tempest. Yeah, we're hurting. We're hurting because of our lack of resources. Yeah, we're augmenting with the Midwest and Eastern Canada now. That's pretty important. I gotta take this part of Canada before I do anything. I can start making another army, but I really don't need one. I need to push more across the United States is what I need to do. Let's go ahead and set a new offensive line. This is going to be a pretty bold one. It's going to be very bold. But we've got to take half the United States, so let's start planning to do that. And as for you guys, I need you to take this, but also hold so we don't lose this. So I'm going to need an offensive line for you guys. Of that. And then I could just do this, whatever, island hopping like that there. So why don't you guys just go ahead and execute that now. Make me proud. It's not going to hurt to get that done anyways. And you guys are ready. So why don't you go ahead and execute yours. Nice. And so we are out of time for this episode. We'll have to save these two really big orders for the next one. But the Martian invasion force is looking very, very good. We've now got pretty much all of this under control. The garrison force has grown to a considerable size. We're about to take large portions of Canada. And once we take this part here and we've got this, we can dedicate the entire Canadian invasion force to taking all of Canada and up into the United States, into Alaska, while the rest of the United States invasion force continues to push across the Midwest and over in the western United States. And once we've got Canada and the United States under our control, it's only a matter of time. Then it gets somewhat more simple, because all we've got to do is, you know, make this push kind of down south, which isn't really too bad. It'll be the push over here that's going to be the hardest. But I want to thank you all for joining me. I do hope that you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.